Right. Right. Today we have to discuss very important issues raised by the so-called combined opposition. Firstly, they raised the question of security of Mahinda Rajapaksa. According to them, that there is evidence of guerrilla activity in Sri Lanka. They point to the recent finding of certain jacket with bombs, and also one person arrested on keeping that. They say there is connections to people outside Sri Lanka. On that basis, they say not enough security is provided to Mahinda Rajapaksa. According to them, the target of these insurgents or the so-called terrorists is Mahinda Rajapaksa, because he is the person defeated LTT. Now this is story itself, because actually the military aspect of anti-LTT actions were done by various soldiers, and most prominent one is General Fonseca. And after the event, we know that General Fonseca was hunted down and Mahinda imprisoned him, because he wanted to discredit him and wanted to get the credit of the so-called victory over the LTT to himself. Anyway, now they want the security with the commando unit of 50 soldiers, professional trained soldiers. And he's already given soldiers, 100 soldiers and 100 policemen. But he says that it is not enough. He needs commandos. But why do you need commandos if you want security for suicide bombers? Commandos are not enough. What you need is really very observant policemen who could watch clearly and identify that kind of bombers, suicide people. Now, for that thing, you must increase the expert police force, not commando unit. So why they are asking for a commando unit? That is a strange request. If he is given a commando unit, he is having a small army. We know that he has political converts among the commando units and armed forces who accept their fascistic ideology. Shown his ideology, he can find among the commandos. So does that mean that he wants to keep a commando unit so that he can send them for some action? So that means giving a commando unit to Mahinda Rajapaksa, who can have a political influence on commando unit, is a terrible problem for the leaders of the country. Namely, Maithripala. Because Maithripala is now working for reconciliation. And he has recently said, however much you have bombs and attacks, determination of people for freedom and for their own territory, you can never defeat. You can defeat only by discussing and reconciliation and sharing. Now that's a very important speech he made. The idea is very good. And definitely it is a word against the fascistic tendency in Sri Lanka. Therefore, fascistic elements are now very angry with President Maitripala. So we have to be very careful. Therefore, we suggest that commando units should not be given to anybody for their private protection. The protection of an individual from suicide bombers can be looked after by the police. So therefore, there is no necessity of commando units to be given to Mahinda Rajapaksa, which he can use to attack other people. And we know Maitripala, he said they were trying to kill him. That Mahinda Rajapaksa would have killed him before the election. Therefore, he has to hide in Kurunegala to avoid getting killed just after the election, till the election results are given. He had to hide in such a very secure place. So that is the history. So at the moment, we see that the fascistic forces are trying to assert themselves. Now they are members of the SLP. But SLP leadership was given to Maitripala, and Mahinda said he gladly gave the leadership to Maitri. But having done that, he has not withdrawn from politics. He is inside the SLP trying to build an alternate leadership. And recently he had a separate meeting at Hyde Park, claimed the meeting of combined opposition, where they attacked the policy for peace implemented by the President. The policies of national unification, policies of reconciliation among the nationalities, all these were attacked, saying they are treacherous things, unpatriotic steps that were taken, and they are selling the country to the Tamil nationalists. This is their claim. So, but the SLP leadership, they said, if these people organize a political meeting like that, if any SLP leader attend this meeting, they will be expelled from the party. That is what they told us. They cannot participate in this meeting because it has not got the sanction of the party. And if anybody attends that, he will be expelled from the party. But a number of leaders attended the party, including Mahinda Rajapaksa. But no action was taken. They said we are being lenient because we don't want to have a big clash at the moment. But I believe that this is the wrong way of handling fascistic elements. They handed over the leadership to Maitripala, expecting him to bow down and kneel before them and get work done. Not to build an alternate leadership, but to go on the path of fascism. So if they don't take steps to cut him off and his gang from the SLP will finally be devoured by the they will take over the leadership by various tactics. Now, in the coming May Day, they are trying to organize a separate May Day. Maithripala has said if they organize a separate May Day and attack the policy of reconciliation and the national unification we are working for, we have to take serious action. We have to wait and see. If they don't take serious action this time and again allow them to use it against Maithripala, then it will become a serious defeat. And they are demanding our commando unit. If they are given a commando unit, that means small army is with them. They can use this commando unit because the commando people are very close to Mahinda. We can use them against the leadership in the country. Maithripala Ranil, who is going to take steps to stop it when such an emergency occurs. Therefore, we suggest that such kind of security is not necessary. It is a bogus issue. And not to arm them, not to give arms to the fascist elements. And the leadership should fight back and protect the people and protect the freedom that we want.